Hey everyone, welcome to our live chat. I am Heather and we are here for you each and every day. So we go over Luminesce, anything and everything Luminesce, whatever you guys want to see, we cover. If there's certain products, if you want to learn about airbrushing, we are here. All right, wiping off the makeup that I had on earlier. And let's go over, okay. I'm going to put the times that because we are here Monday through Thursday, 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And then on Fridays, we're here at 8 and 10. So there's plenty of opportunities to jump on in and see what's going on, ask us questions, and just have some fun. We also go over each time the basics. So we're going to go over how to airbrush, all of that. So this is your starter kit, or I should say one of them. This is the Icon, and then we also have the Icon Pro along with the Legend. And all the instructions are the same, which is great. And it does come with the 2 bottles of foundation. We also have a bottle of Love and a bottle of Blush, and we'll go over how to use those. Now, we do give you the 2 large bottles of foundation, so you can, they're also very similar in color, but different. It's so you can color match 365 days a year. And then also think of this as your practice kit. We want you to get right in there and start using it and seeing how it works. The biggest thing is to get it out of the box. And so that's definitely something you're going to want to do when you do get it. These are the things right here that we want you to practice with or practice on. So as soon as you get it and you have it out, you're going to just feel the air around your face. That's key because wherever you feel the air is where the makeup's going to go. And so that's going to be super important to know. And then also keeping it 4 finger widths away from your face is also, oh man, I just spilled my velvet veil. Oh my gosh. I'm putting on a little bit velvet veil while I talk. You also want to make sure that you're doing all those steps. Did I take that off? Okay. Doing all those steps. So you're making sure that you're keeping it 4 finger widths away, that you keep moving, because of course you're going to want it around when you're making your passes, and then make sure that you are pulling back super, super light on the trigger. That is the big thing you want to practice because of the fact that you're in control over how much makeup is being let out, but it's very, very little because you're not applying this like traditional makeup. This is airbrush. And so you need to make sure that you're applying it that way. And so it is a little bit different on how you put it on. All right. So now let's go and get started. So I've already, hey, Patty and Jacqueline, is Vinyl Slick an all-day lipstick? It's not a stain, so it will wear off. However, high pigmented, it will last. And especially Jackie, if you see me do the thing with the lipstick where you put it on, blot it, put it on again. You can do the same thing with the Vinyl Slick, but it does have a lot of staying power as well. Hey, Jeannie, good to see you. Good to see you, Amy. Amber. Sorry, Amber. Hello, Deborah. Yay, the gang's all here. All right, so I did put some, because I took my makeup off just now. I put actually the PM Ignition serum, and then I just put Velvet Veil on. And so now I'm going to start airbrushing. And so I really want to, hey, Candy, I'm going to do eyes today, and I want to kind of show you different ways to do eyes. And so I am going to take my shade 3, and I'm going to put just a couple of drops, and I'm going to put it on my lids just to cover the darkness on those. So I do come in a little closer. When just putting it on my lid, just because I'm just concentrating right there. Now I do have my eyebrows on, but you really don't have to be like, I could have just gone like, just, it don't have to be exact. Because I am going to put on eyeshadow first to make sure that if I have any fallout here, I'm able to swipe that off, clean it up before applying the foundation. And so if you are one that every time you apply eyeshadow, you get that fallout, you might want to try it this way because you can clean it up. We know airbrush makeup doesn't move. And so it's an easier way to clean it up because you don't have to worry about anything. I am using the Nude and Naughty palette. And we're going to do kind of a neutral eye, or obviously a nude and naughty eye. But I want to show you, like, and I'm going to also do it at noon, but like a way to do it different steps. So depending on your eye shape, you can kind of tweak it just for your eye shape, if that makes sense. Jacqueline asked if the travel case comes by itself. It's not sold by itself yet. We know that a lot of people want it, so it is something that we are working on. All right. This is a 2-cup day. All right. Now, because I did put some foundation here, there's 2 different ways you can utilize that. I can utilize that as my lighter color and just go straight into, you know, a darker color, depending on what look you want, or how much time you have, or what you feel like that day. I will tell you that if you do a nude eyeshadow on your lid first, and then start applying the, getting into the darker shades, it's a little easier to blend if you already have an eyeshadow on. So I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and using a matte, very neutral, flat color or skin color, I'm going to apply that from brow to lash line, just all over. Just like that. Okay. And you can already see, like, it just smooths it out a little bit, gives it that, it's a nice little step to do to kind of get you started and to get the look going. All right. All right. And then you can take a blending brush, which is this one right here. I feel like I have something in my eye right there. Okay. Take this, now this brush, the way it's shaped like this. So when you go in here, you want to do it like that, because when you go to put it on your eye, it will help blend everything. Patty, I love it. I love it. Patty bought one for her daughter and it came with the travel case and she took the travel case. So that's great. All right. So with a medium brown color, I'm going to put this in my crease and I'm using matte, because remember when we talked yesterday a little bit about contouring, you want to use matte. That's going to create depth. So I'm just blending. Now also keep in mind, guys, you can stop at any point. Some of you might be good with a little bit of eyeliner and mascara and you're done. And that's great. That's great. Or maybe it can be a look that you do one day. You know, when I'm talking about eyeshadows and different things, there's always that stopping point for some people. And I like to show how you can either build it up, you know, get it a little bit smokier, do whatever. So you can stop at any point. So if you are one that doesn't wear a lot of eyeshadow, put these two colors on, maybe line with the Persuasion eyeliner, really thin line at the top, mascara, and then you're good to go. Okay, I'm just gonna blend, blend, blend. All right, so now I have that one on. And now I want to go in, and I think I'm going to use kind of one of these. It's a shimmer, but I'm only going to put it right here on the center of my lid where the color of my eye would be. So it's a shimmery gold kind of color. And again, I'm just going to tap right there. So kind of making either a square or an oval right where, if you know, right where the color of your eye, right where the iris would be. But I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm just going to keep it right where the color of my eye is. Hey, Holly. Well, Holly, you joined us at the right time. I'm actually going to airbrush. I'm doing my eyes first, just so if there's any fallout, I'm able to clean that up. And so as soon as I finish this, we will finish the airbrushing. All right. So I just put it right there. Again, another stopping point for some. If you are good with that, you wanted a little bit of a little color right there, you're good to go. Okay. Eyeliner, maybe you don't wear eyeliner, maybe just a thin eyeliner and then mascara, and you're done. Now I'm going to go in with a darker brown, a medium to dark brown. And I'm just going to apply a little bit right on the outside corner, which will create more depth and make my eyes what we call a pop. So applying a little bit more. Right there. Not bringing it over too much. Now, if you wanted to get it a little more deep and a little more smokier, then you can for sure do that. I'm actually going to use, let's see. Where's this other brush? I have I might use this one. This one's a little harder. The other one, same shape, same blend, but this one's a little harder. And that might help that. So just doing a little bit on the outside corner, almost making a V. All right. Now going back to my eyeshadow, I'm going to line with the gold color underneath. And just dragging that in. I'm just putting it on the tip of the flat eyeshadow brush. And yes, you have to make this look when you do it. Why do we do that? I think it stretches our face the way we want it to. I don't know. Yeah, Holly, don't leave. Don't leave. I'm about to airbrush. All right. So eyes done. If there's any fallout, I can clean that up and I'll show you. I am going to do a little bit of Persuasion eyeliner, really thin, right at that lash line where Renee says just tickle that lash line. I'm just dragging the liner down like that. See what that, I mean, to me, that finishes the look, like it perfects it. Now, mascara, of course, that would be it, or lashes. But this would be like a very good everyday, you know, we all need that go-to look that we can do when you're like, oh, I don't know what to do today. And then you can be like, oh, I'll just do, like, have that go-to in our pocket where we can just put it on real quick. All right, so now I'm just taking a fluffy brush, swiping underneath to make sure that I don't have any fallout. And now we're gonna go on to airbrushing. So I'm now going to take the CC concealer and do some covering here and do my pre-cover here, like, because this is my problem areas, okay? Holly, are you still with us, babe? All right, shaking my product up. Remember, especially if you're new, make sure you do shake it up. You might find that there'll be some separation when it's being shipped to you. So make sure you do want to shake it up where you hear that BB, especially if it's a product you're using for the first time or haven't used it in a while. Shake it up. You can make a little dance out of it. Putting my drops right in here. I think I maybe still had some foundation in there. Now turning this on, I'm going to mix that just in case there was foundation in there. And now I'm going to start under my eyes. Now remember, when airbrushing, and since we may have some new people, let me, I'm going to put our like go-to steps that when you're first learning how to airbrush, we want you to do the following things, because these are things, these are steps that we give you that are going to help. I'm going to move over here so you can see, help you learn how to airbrush. Don't expect to be an expert the very first time you do it. There is a little bit of a learning curve, and we're very upfront about that. But the number one thing is have some fun, and just know that it's going to do what we say it's going to do. You're going to love it. We just need to make sure that you're applying it correctly, because the number one thing is when people start airbrushing, they're putting it on like traditional makeup. Well, that's not what we're doing, right? It is different. It is a lot different. And so make sure that you're applying it before you have a judgment on it. Make sure that you're applying it correctly. All right. So this was the CC concealer. I'm covering my sunspots. So this was the CC concealer that I used as pre-coverage. Now I'm going to take, let's do some tulip. I'll do soft rose. Now this soft rose is new, so I want to make sure that I'm shaking it up. Now I'm using the blush, and even though I have not applied the foundation yet, I'm putting on the blush first in case, well, two reasons. I like a softer blush, but when applying it first, it's very high pigmented. So if it does come up too much and you're new, it's okay, because you're going to do the foundation on over that, and it will blend everything for you. So now I'm putting on my blush, and I go back and forth. Now, when you're putting on the blush, you can come in a little bit closer. I think for foundation, for foundation, you want to be 4 finger widths away, and then for blush, then you can come in a little bit more. Because the closer you get, the more precise it's going to be. That's why when I do eyes, I'm like this. Okay? So for foundation, we know that the 4 4-finger widths away are going to be great. And then blush, come in a little bit closer because we're just concentrating here. And then you can go from there. Oh, no, you're good. All right. Now, let's shake it up. Now I'm going in and I'm going to put my drops of foundation. Also, start with about 5 to 7 each time. That should be enough to give you full coverage. If you're not there yet, don't worry. It's okay. Don't freak out. It's okay. Just know that you'll get there. So if you use your 5 to 7, you're like, no, I need more, get more. But if you start with 5 to 7, then you'll know that it's like where you are. And then you're not going to waste as much. Yeah, Jacqueline, that's funny you say that, because Jacqueline says that she has a list of, since watching, she has a list of things that she wants. And that's so true. I suggest a dry erase board. Here, let me take this off real quick. A dry erase board, because you'll find that what you want and the order of importance will change. And so just start making your list and then you can number it. All right. So while we're finishing up, I want everybody to put in how long they've been airbrushing. Whether it's days, months, years, how long have you been airbrushing? The other thing is, you'll see I actually will airbrush my lips. I have a uneven smile, and so sometimes I'll try to even that out a little bit. And so you can definitely put it on your lips to even out your lips. All right, foundation on, blush on, concealer on, eyes on. At this point, there's so much that you can do as far as adding. If you wanted to contour, you could contour. You can contour with our Cut 1 palette, with a bronzer, with whatever you prefer. I'm going to take our Cut 1 and just do a little bit right underneath my blush. And forehead and definitely chin. And if you guys ever want to see the best contouring, look, I always tell people this, Boy George. Boy George does the best contouring of the world. Amazing. And he's amazing in concert. All right, so there we have a little bit, because remember, contouring is going to bring shape back to your face, because foundation and concealers are going to even you out, make you flat. So we need to bring some shape back into our face. We got 6 months, 6 years. Anybody else? How long have y'all been airbrushing? Come on, tell me. Even at this point too, let's say I blended my blush too much and I'm like, oh, you really can't see it. I could even go in and add blush again if I needed to. So again, another thing I want to stress today is there's no mistakes. There's always a way to fix, to tweak without having to start completely over. And I think that's so important. Like, people don't want, they're like, oh, I don't know if I could airbrush. I don't know if I could, I don't know. It is so much easier. It is so much, yeah, it's going to take some getting used to, but like, I'm talking maybe a couple of days. We always tell you to do a 7-day challenge, use it 7 days in a row. By that 7th day, you'll have it down, but do it. I mean, honestly, if I mess up doing traditional makeup, 9 times out of 10, I usually have to start over, like wash the face and get started. With Luminous, you don't. Like there's always ways to correct it. Earlier, I put the wrong foundation. My foundation was lighter. I corrected it. I just went over it with a darker foundation. So there's so many ways to fix that. All right, I am going to add one more thing. This is our rose gold exposure highlighter. Guys, I just love this. You talk about a dewy, like healthy look. I love this. Let's see. Oh, Jacqueline, 2 months. Oh, Deborah says, I haven't started yet. Oh, good for you, girl. Deborah, there's so many, like, I love she's working on a, like a vanity with a mirror. There's so many different options that you can do that are not expensive. I mean, I'm talking a 6-foot table and throw up a mirror on there. I actually got a desk from IKEA, that not a expensive desk, but just a desk, and I put it up against the wall and then had a mirror, like a mirror that you hang on the wall, like it was kind of ornate. It was my mother's, but I put that up against the wall, set it on the desk, and then even oh gosh, what they're I mean, now they have these Hollywood lights that just stick to the wall, but you can get desk lamps that can clamp on the mirror. It might not be beautiful, but it'll work. And it's not, I mean, till you can get something else, because, and you said that you couldn't stand that long, but it's just comfortable sitting. I mean, I think sitting, I'm used to standing doing my makeup, but I like sitting and really, you know, you can, I feel like you get, I don't know, I feel like I'm spoiled a little bit more, but anyway, there are, and all guys, if you live in a neighborhood, chances are they have like a Facebook page that is like a marketplace. You can find some great stuff on there too that isn't pricey at all. All right, so I just did some dots there. Now I'm already airbrushed, already have all of that on, so I don't want to rub because that's gonna mess it up. So tap it out, tap it out. Yeah, Walmart. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, if y'all need help figuring out a vanity, I can tell you, I am thrifty when it comes to stuff like that. Get a desk off the marketplace or off your face, you know, like a Facebook marketplace. It could look like trashola. And there's a stuff called milk paint. You don't have to prime it. You don't have to do anything. You just paint it. Paint that bad boy. I bought a dresser for $50. Did it. I'm going to take a picture so y'all can see it. Did that and put some new knobs on it. It looks amazing. And you could do that with a vanity and then match the paint because they have all kinds of different paints. I'm actually going to paint this thing behind me. And that you can match it to your room. And there's always mirrors on marketplace stuff too. Goodwill, yes. Oh, Deborah, the vanity has mirrors, but you need to like clip on desk lamps. You can clip it to the mirror, change the light bulbs to reveal light bulbs that are like 75 and above. 2 of those on either side, bam, you're done. I'm telling you, I am like MacGyver when it comes to makeup and what you need. All right. Oh, what? I had a call. Why is? Sorry, Jeannie, I wasn't reading all of them. We're saying how long you've been airbrushing. 3 months, yay. Okay, so can y'all see that? Like, it just looks so dewy and so fresh. Love it, love it. Oh, Deborah, Reveal light bulbs. You can get them at Walmart. I would get them at Walmart. They're the cheapest. But they're Reveal light bulbs. It has the full spectrum of light, and you want them pretty bright. I mean, obviously outside light is the best, but Reveal light bulbs, I don't know why, but bathroom lights are always horrible. Like they're yellow. And so I think I have some, so I'll bring them next hour. But Reveal light bulbs, and I usually do like, depending on, like I have a bank of 4, and so I'll do like 50, 75, but they go up to 100. So if you have just 2 and you're doing the desk lamps clamped on, you could do 75. Okay, this is merengue. All right. Put this, I love this stuff. I don't know what it is. I honestly, this is one of my favorites, along with, of course, Ballet Pink. Sometimes I like this on me and sometimes I don't. So I'm going to put, like, today it looks too orange on me. So I'm going to put a little Ballet Pink in the middle. Just to turn the color a little bit. And there you go. All right, there you go. Yeah. Yay, guys. I'll hopefully remember. I'll go get them and show them to you next hour. But yeah, Reveal light bulbs, the best. Just change your bathroom lights in your bathroom, or desk lamp, clamp it to the mirror, bam. You got some of that. All right. Yes, Deborah, get your son to do it. Thank you, Amber. All right, guys. I love it. I love it. All right. All right, guys. I will see you back here at noon. And we'll have some fun doing another look. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful Tuesday if you can't come back. If not, I'll see you back. All right. Bye for now.